OnPassive is reaching a fever pitch today. And how do I know that? I know it because of the questions we're getting from our team. And the main question is, what do we do when OnPassive launches? And before I get into that, I want to give you my opinion on what's happening today. I believe that OnPassive will launch to the world in 45 to 60 days. Could it be a little bit more than that? Yeah, it could. Could it be a little bit less than that? Yeah, it could. But based on what I'm seeing, we're getting very, very close to the launch of OnPassive to the world. And that's why people are coming and asking, what do I do when OnPassive launches? A really, really good question. And today I want to talk about a couple of things. Number one, where you might want to come in at, and number two, why. And the why really has to do with the traffic that OnPassive is going to be running for all of us. OnPassive is an automated marketing platform that will run traffic for us, i.e. automated. It will help you build your business. And what I want to do is go over to a little scenario that I've made up. And please understand that OnPassive doesn't guarantee anything. They can't promise anything, neither can we. But this is a pretty conservative scenario that could be happening as OnPassive launches to the world and they're driving traffic for us. OnPassive does a really, really good job of driving traffic and bringing people in for us. So this scenario, I believe, is very, very conservative. But if we look at this scenario, OnPassive traffic, how does it work for you? It's a 12-month period of OnPassive bringing you in one a month. So OnPassive bringing in one individual for each of us every month. And obviously the first month you have one, then it turns into 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, and the 12th month you would bring in 2048. Cumulatively, it's a total of 4,095 people. This is the amount of people that would be brought in a year if they brought us in one apiece. Now, let's say this scenario, instead of taking a year, it takes 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years, or even 5 years to do. Does it really matter? And in my opinion, it really doesn't. This will change your life in such a drastic way. It's unbelievable what this will do. I want to run over and take a look at the compensation program and just show you what 4,095 people will do for you on your team. As we look at this chart, 4,095 people will put us between the 7th and 8th level. If we run over to the 4th level, and let's say everybody on your team is at that 4th membership level, and we go to the running totals, you will be making somewhere between $70,000 and $241,000 per month. Now, does it really matter if it takes a year or 2 years or 5 years to get this scenario done? It really doesn't. And OnPassive, as we look at how they're going to be driving traffic for us, it really is ingenious. And the way they're going to do this is they use artificial intelligence to drive traffic. As we come back over to the scenario, whether it's 1 or 5 years, when you get this amount of people on your team, it makes a major difference in your life forever, because that is a residual income. And that's why we're all here, to build that residual income. Now, before I go over and talk about the different membership levels and where you might want to come in, I want to go over a couple of things. As we look at the different levels that we can come into, there is an automatic upgrade to each level. In other words, if you come in at the lowest level of $25, there is an automated way, because again, this is an automated marketing platform. You are automatically going to be forced to be successful. And when the reserves are in that particular level, the next level, you will automatically go up to that next level, all the way to level 4. As you're going from one level to the next level, OnPassive never takes anything away from you. Commissions at any level remain in your reserve wallet until such time as you are participating at that level. So if you're in level 1 and you've got money in level 2, that money stays there until you get an automatic promotion to level 2, and you can get the money in that particular membership level. All 4 membership levels work that way. This is kind of an important little thing. Most importantly, regardless of the level of participation of any individual, all activity helps everyone to build their own team. This provides a model which features a long-term growth and a level of sustainability. When we look at the market of OnPassive, and just how big it is, because of the way OnPassive is structured, our market is almost infinite. It doesn't matter where you come in to OnPassive. This scenario can happen to anyone. Now I'm going to run over to the compensation program and kind of make some recommendations on where you should come in. Based on this compensation program, the 3x10 force matrix, it is all based on traffic. And as I showed you in the last slide, traffic's a really, really big deal. There are 4 levels. The level 25, the first level is $25 level. The second level is $125. The third level is $250. And the fourth level is $500. As you come into any particular level, 25, it's going to be $25. If you come in at the second level, it's both of these combined, so it's $150. Same with the third level. It's all 3 combined. It's $400. And it's the same with all 4 levels. When you come in at the $500 level, which is the 4th level, it's a total of $900. This is a one-time fee that you take out of pocket, and you come in whatever particular level you're looking at. I will always recommend the 4th membership level. This is a really, really big deal. Remember, traffic is key. Traffic does not start, OnPassive will not start driving traffic for you until you get into the 2nd level. And obviously, as you get into the 3rd and the 4th level, you get more traffic. Things happen quicker for you. And obviously, if you can cut time frames, that's what you want to do. Now, I realize that individuals coming in, you're going to come in and you're going to get in at a level that you can afford to come into. One of the reasons for this video is to give you time to prepare as OnPassive rolls out to the world to get into a membership level that you want to come into, whether it's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. And if you need a month and a half to save enough money to come in at level 4, to make that $900, come in and get as much traffic as you can right off the bat, I want to make sure you have the time to prepare to do that. And I believe starting today, if that's what you want to do, you can determine how you're going to do that and how you're going to come up with the $900. Now, obviously, if you can't afford to come in at the 4th membership level, and all you can do is the $25 level, that's perfectly fine, guys. If you're coming in at the $25 level and that's all you can do right now, you've made a very, very positive step forward to changing your life in the long run. Obviously, if you come in at the $25 level, it just takes a little longer because you're not getting the traffic that OnPassive provides for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th level. But you will, over time, go from level 1 to level 2 because it doesn't matter how your team builds. Whether it's people above you bringing people in and they're flowing into your group, whether it's the people down below you that are bringing in people, it just doesn't matter how your team builds. There are no qualifiers in OnPassive, and anybody that lands underneath you, you get paid for. That's why as people come into your group, they might come in at the 2nd or the 3rd or the 4th level, and money will start to bank in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th level. Eventually, you will be forced to move to the 2nd level. That's where traffic starts, and from there, from the 2nd to the 3rd to the 4th. I know that today we have a lot of people on our team that will be coming in at the $900 level. That's the fourth level. It's the $500 level, but you have to pay for all of them. We have an extremely large amount of people that are going to be coming in at the fourth level. Why are they doing that? They understand that traffic is the key to doing this very, very quickly. And if you're in OnPassive and you want to cut time frames, this $500 level, this fourth membership level, is where you want to be. Now, whether you're a GoFounder, whether you're a pending founder, or whether you're coming in after OnPassive launches to the world, we're all going to come in and pick a membership level. Doesn't matter what your title is. And as you come in and pick a membership level, this is where this scenario comes into play. How traffic is going to work for you and how OnPassive is going to help you build your business. And as we look at these two scenarios of driving traffic and actually looking at the compensation program, the 3x10 force matrix, it doesn't matter where you come in over the long haul. You are going to be successful in OnPassive. This is how OnPassive has been built. It's been built for you and I. And as we look at this compensation program, whether you're coming in at the $25 level or the fourth level of $500, which is a total of $900, again, it is a one-time fee that you will pay. You will never have to go out of pocket again. But wherever you decide to come in at, you will be successful in OnPassive. This is how it was built. This is how it's structured. This is how it was made for you and I. So these are really, really exciting times. It's why OnPassive is getting to that fever pitch. I would recommend, if you can, to come in at that fourth membership level. It's a total of $900, one-time fee out of pocket, and you will get the maximum amount of traffic you can get right off the bat. If you can't do that, if you can't do that and you have to come in at the 25, or the 125, which is 150, or the 250, which is $400, guys, that's perfectly fine. OnPassive is going to force all of us to be successful regardless of where we start. So moving forward, take a really, really hard look at what you think you can do. You have some time right now to prepare to be ready to get on this bus when it leaves the station. You do not want to miss this bus, whether you're coming in at the $25 level or whether you're coming all in at the $900 level. OnPassive is really, really going to change lives as we move into 2020. Again, I believe we got 45 to 60 days. Could it be more? It could be. Could it be a little less? It could be. It doesn't matter right now. Just be prepared as OnPassive is ready to launch to the world. Here's how it's going to work. We're all going to come in. We're going to pick a membership level. The GoFounders are going to go first. After that, the pending founders will come in, pick their position, go underneath the GoFounders, and then those individuals that want to come in and become an independent reseller of the IT products of OnPassive, they will come in as OnPassive launches to the world. As OnPassive launches to the world, we are all independent resellers of the IT products out of OnPassive. Yes, we have different titles, but that's okay. Bottom line, we're all in OnPassive, and we can all benefit from this marvelous thing that's going to be happening as OnPassive launches to the world. So I hope that gives you a little food for thought, where you need to be as OnPassive launches, what you can do, where the different traffic starts to run in the at the different membership levels. And just think about it and think about where you want to be as OnPassive rolls out. Again, I always recommend that fourth level. And coming in at that fourth level, you get the maximum amount of traffic. And obviously, traffic, as we look at the different scenarios, whether it's a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it's a really, really big deal. And obviously, if you're on our teams, we always believe in cutting time frames. That's really the only difference between OnPassive and our team. And maybe there's not that much difference there, because Ash wants everybody to grow. Regardless of where you are in OnPassive, you're going to do very, very well. I just think you're going to do better on our team because we're really, really serious about cutting those time frames. So that's it for today, guys. Kind of review the video. it'll give you an idea of where you want to be, and then it'll give you the time to prepare wherever that is to have the money to be able to come in, pay that one-time fee, and then take a ride of a lifetime with OnPassive. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I recommend you do that today. Click the bell on the right. You'll get notifications as I do more videos. And obviously, as the weeks and months roll out, we're going to have more for you from Ash as he gives it to us. Very, very exciting time. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll absolutely see you at the top. Bye.